everybody, and welcome to part 2 of this page. So here you can see me working on the text and how I am finishing this page. So I'm starting here with some stamping, and this stamp comes from the Feather Around the Edge stamp set, and I'm stamping with some black archival ink, and I'm just stamping around the corners, and that's basically it. And I would like to mention that I didn't record the hand lettering because it was too time consuming. And there are a lot of other videos on my channel where I do include the hand lettering. So please check those out. The quote says, "In my defense, I was left unsupervised." And that is what you will see in the end of the video as well. But I left it out because it was just too time consuming and the video will be way too long. So on to the next part, that is some gel printing. So for the gel printing part, I've just used 2 colors of paint, and I've used the Calypso Teal and the cut grass. Excuse me. And I'm just mixing up the colors with the brayer, and I'm using the Stencils Slats. This gel plate comes from the collaboration from Dina Wakely and Diane Rifley, and I have to be honest that I'm not using the gel plate a whole lot, but that will change because I am going to do some other things as well. Excuse me. With the gel printing plate, some other projects which I would like to share with you. But that is in the future. Anyhow, back to this. I am drying the plate because the weather is very, what is the right word? It's very rainy and paint doesn't dry quickly over here. So is humid the right word? I don't know. It just takes a while to dry. So I help a hand with the heat gun. Just using a normal paper here, just to be sure that the paint will get off. Put some pressure on it, and as you can see, I didn't cover the whole text. I've made these tags myself. The size of these tags are 7 inches times 4 inches. And the right side, I painted it with some black marble. And the reason why I did it is because I wanted to make the colors pop a little bit. And with the back, I didn't do anything special. I just painted the back black with the same paint that I'm using here, and I let it dry, and I decided to just doodle on it with a few stencils. And I didn't record it because that is so easy to do. Everybody can do it. You know, you just have to let the paint dry. Let the paint dry for 100%, or it will eat up your pen. And when the paint is dry, use a white pen or some colored paint pens. Take some stencils and just go for it. So this is the second tag. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, with my throat. I'm using a lot of paint here. I don't know why. You see? That's a lot of paint. Anyway, yeah, that's that. And moving on to the coloring. These are the stamps. No, that's not it. I believe in unicorns. It has the zebra, the giraffe, and it has also a unicorn and an elephant. And because it's Dylusions, I'm not going to keep it like it's supposed to be. And you know, I'm going to use bright colors to color everything. These colors are, I believe, Peony Blush and Funky Fuchsia. And I will also use some Slate Gray. Just a little bit for the main. Sorry about the camera, guys. That is getting out of focus. Moving on to the mushrooms. The mushrooms comes from the what was the name of that stem set? Doodle parts. And I'm just using some Tangerine Dream and some Postbox Red, I think. So I see a lot of beautiful creations on Instagram with the Dylusions products, and I was wondering, what would you like to see, you know, on my YouTube channel? Would you like to see more of the doodling? Would you like to see more coloring? Would you like to see gel printing, or you know, or all of it? And I just like to try to put out more videos, but it's quite a challenge, you know. It's kind of time consuming, and like I've said before already, I am a slow crafter, and that won't change anytime soon. I would like to, and I'm trying to, but I don't want to rush my art, you know. It's my art is like it's my it makes my brain shut down, you know. It's like when I'm being creative, it's like I'm having so much fun. It's so relaxing to do that I am not trying. I don't want to rush it, because if I would do so, then it will spoil the whole process. And that is also the reason why I like Dylusions so much. It's colorful, it's quirky, it's funny, it is easy. You don't have to be that precise. Like with making cards, you have to be very precise sometimes, with measuring things and stuff like that. And you don't have that with Dylusions. I think that's a big reasons why one of the reasons why I like Dylusions so much. Okay, so the following colors that I'm using are this one is melted chocolate, and the one that I was using before was, what's the name of the color? Oh, come on. Desert Sand. Yeah, Desert Sand. That was it. The Desert Sand is also a beautiful natural color. And now we're going to the giraffe. I'm just playing on a tag here, which you can't see. This is some pure sunshine. And I've colored the giraffe with some pure sunshine and squeezed orange. You know, it's like I said, it's Dylusions. You don't have to keep it real. You can use all the colors of the rainbow if you want to. No, just do what feels good for you. Now I'm going to use the tinge of the pure sunshine. The first color is the squeezed orange. So the only thing is that whenever I'm crafting in my craft room, excuse me, my dogs don't agree with it. Yes, that can be a problem sometimes. My dogs like to have the attention. And the thing is, now what I do to keep them quiet is that I'm going to keep the dogs in the living room so that I can do my own stuff in the craft room, because if I keep my dogs with me, they're gonna drive me mad. It's like not funny anymore. Really not funny. This is also some melted chocolate, by the way. And this little tag is done. You see what the black does to the tag, to the colors on the tag? They really make the colors pop. And here I am gluing everything down. And with some help from some video editing, you can see that everything has been glued down and that I've put a stamp on the tag which says, "Every animal knows more than you do." As you can see, I also doodled the sides of the black part on the tag with a white Posca pen. And I really like how this tag came out. And let's go to tag number 2. This stamp comes from the Foliage Fillers. And I'm just using the leftover inks. Using some Funky Fuchsia, Calypso Teal, and some orange. And I'm not being precise. I'm just making sure that the colors are bright and that they don't, that the colors don't run and mix. Some Tangerine Dream. And I also did a stamp from the puppy dog tails and a bird from the put a bird on it. You know, sometimes you color something and it didn't go as planned and you decide that you are not going to use it, but anyway, I always keep those colored stamps because sometimes you make a page that they will fit perfectly, you know. It's, yeah, sometimes that happens, and when you think you don't like how you colored something and you do it again, just keep your old stuff, your old stamps that you've colored. Just keep them because they can always come in handy. Never throw stamped images away. I have like one box with pre-stamped and fuzzy cut images, and then I have one box with colored images which I didn't use at the end. And I've also stamped a lot of images which were my favorites, but they have to be they still need to be cut out. With this tag I also didn't use the little deer, and I decided that I wanted to cut out I wanted to stamp the bird again because I didn't like the colors. It just wasn't what I wanted. Just like the dog, I had to stamp everything again because I just wasn't happy with the results, and that's okay. You know, you have to. I just take my time, and I prefer to make something that makes me happy than do something that I'm like, I wish I did it differently. So this little stamp comes from the Foliage Fillers, and I decided not to use it. And this little sausage dog, I stamped it again because I didn't like the way how it turned out. As you can see, there's also a little bird on a tag. I didn't use this bird, but I used another one, and the other one comes from my stash, so I didn't have to color it. It was already colored and pre-cut. So I've used that one, as you will see it at the end of the photo. And this tag has also some doodling on the back and on the front like the other one. And that's basically it. The stamp set, I Believe in Unicorns, has awesome quotes. And I already used one of them. And this tag will get the other quote. And I can't remember what it says. I think it was like, the more I know of human, the more I love animals. Something like that. And I really love that quote. And it is so me. Because, unfortunately, I love animals more than I love human. And that's basically it for page 2 and 3. Thank you all so much for watching this video. And if you have been here until now, from the beginning until now, then I really, really, really appreciate you, and I hope to see you at the next video. And I hope it will be online at the end of the week. And I hope to see you then. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye!